Just winding down towards the break here, Mike. Firpo holding that slender lead, but Metapan are starting to probe a little more.
They are, John, and you can see Firpo are happy to sit a bit deeper now, soaking up the pressure and looking for that quick counter, a real tactical battle unfolding before our eyes.
Just a few minutes left in this half, Mike, and it's all still to play for here, isn't it?
Indeed, John. Firpo are really showing their experience, controlling the tempo and probing for openings, whilst Metapan are looking to hit them on the break with pace.
Not much happening out there, is it? Firpo seem quite content to just keep it ticking over. A bit of head tennis out there, isn't it? Head tennis out there, Neither side really wanting to commit. It's a bit of a chess match at the moment, isn't it? Both sides feeling each other out.
Firpo are content to sit deep, soaking up the pressure, and then looking to spring that counter through Rodriguez.
Just trying to find some rhythm here, aren't they? A bit of a lull before the storm, perhaps.
Indeed, John. Firpo are disciplined in their shape, looking to exploit those channels down the wing with their quick forwards.
You can feel the tension building here, can't you, Mike? Metapan really pushing for that equalizer just before the break. Just feels like Firpo are happy to sit in, absorbing the pressure, waiting for that killer counter. Metapan trying to probe, but it's all a bit predictable. Not a lot happening out there at the moment, is there? Feels like they're both just passing it around without much purpose. Just a little bit of a lull here as we approach halftime. Metapan are probing, but Firpo looks so organized defensively. You just sense they're trying to feel each other out here, Mike. A real chess match developing in the midfield. You feel they might be looking for that quick transition on the break, Mike, given how spread out Metapan are becoming.
Firpo are really disciplined in their shape, keeping Metapan guessing where the next attack is coming from.
This Firpo midfield is like a coiled spring, just waiting for the moment to strike.
They are, John. Firpo have done well to contain them, dropping deep and looking to spring counterattacks. Their midfield shape has been very disciplined.
Just a little bit of a lull here, isn't it? Firpo looking content to just keep it ticking over. Just a little bit of head tennis going on in the middle of the park now, isn't there? Neither side really making any significant inroads. Not a lot happening here, is it? Just a bit of probing from Metapan, but Firpo looks solid. The ball's just being pinged around a bit, isn't it, Mike? Not a lot of penetration from Metapan. Frustrating possession for Metapan. They're probing, but Firpo's shape is just so compact, isn't it? Just can't find that incisive pass. Firpo are just probing. A few neat passes, but Metapan are holding their shape well defensively. Not much space being carved out at all. Right, Mike. Just ticking away here, isn't it? Metapan trying to find a spark, but Firpo are just so compact, aren't they? This is a bit of a midfield chess match, isn't it? Lots of neat passes, but not much cutting edge. Just feels like Firpo are settling into a rhythm now, aren't they? Metapan need to find a way to disrupt them. You know, Mike, you can feel the tension building here. Firpo just looking for that one moment of magic.
You're right, John. They're holding their shape superbly, denying Metapan space between the lines. Look at how their midfield three-track back. It's a disciplined defensive unit.
Feels like a bit of a chess match out there now, Mike. Just probing, waiting for that one moment. Not a lot happening out there, is it? Just feels a bit cagey as we head towards the break. You'd expect a bit more urgency from Metapan here, Mike. Just ticking over with the ball.
I think Firpo are content to sit deep, absorbing pressure and looking to hit Metapan on the break. They're really compacting the space between their lines.
Just ticking over now, isn't it? Firpo seem quite happy to just keep it amongst themselves at the back. Just can't seem to find that killer pass, can they? Firpo holding firm at the back.
They are indeed. Firpo's midfield three have been absolutely immense, cutting off those passing lanes beautifully and forcing Metapan to go wide time and time again.
This is a bit tight, isn't it? Just looking for that spark. Not much to report here, just a bit of head tennis in midfield. Firpo holding strong, though.
Absolutely, John. Firpo are patient, working the ball wide. looking for that overload, while Metapan are compact, trying to deny space in behind.
Not a lot happening out there, is it? Firpo just looking to see this half out, I reckon. Just a touch cagey here, isn't it? Both sides feeling each other out. A real tactical chess match, unfolding with only minutes left in this half. A bit of a lull in proceedings, isn't it? Not a lot of penetration from either side right now. You can feel the tension, can't you? Metapan just probing, trying to find a way through that compact Firpo defense.
Absolutely, John. Firpo are certainly exploiting the spaces behind the midfield, and you can see their wingers are positioned to receive those diagonal passes effectively.
Just trying to find a rhythm now, aren't they? Both sides looking a little hesitant to commit too many forward. Not much happening now, is it? Firpo holding on, Metapan trying to find a way through. They're just probing, aren't they? Not really stretching Firpo's defense at all.
They've been incredibly disciplined in their shape, John, allowing Metapan to have the ball but cutting off all easy passing lanes.
Just the one goal in it, Mike. Firpo looking a little comfortable, but Metapan need to find a spark. Not much to report here, is there? Just a bit of keep ball from Firpo, trying to see this half out. They're just trying to find a bit of daylight here, aren't they? A bit of a lull before the storm, perhaps. Just ticking over now, aren't they? Firpo looking comfortable, Metapan trying to find a spark before the break.
They're certainly patient, John, trying to draw Metapan out of shape. Notice how their fullbacks are holding their positions, creating a really solid defensive base.
Firpo are just probing, looking for that elusive opening to double their lead before the break.
Indeed, John. Firpo are happy to keep it compact, denying Metapan any space between the lines, and it's forcing them wide where they've found very little joy.
It's a bit like watching paint dry out there, isn't it? Just a few misplaced passes. Not a lot happening out there, is it? Just feels like a bit of head tennis at the moment. Just a minute left in this half, and Firpo are holding on to that slender lead. They're very well organized at the back, denying Metapan any clear sight of goal. Just ticking over here, isn't it, Mike? A lot of sideways passing from Metapan. This Firpo midfield is really suffocating Metapan right now, isn't it? So compact. You'd expect a bit more urgency from Metapan, wouldn't you? They're a goal down, and Firpo are really digging in now.
They do indeed, John. Firpo are well drilled, keeping their shape meticulously and denying Metapan any clear avenues through the middle.
Just feels like neither side can quite land a meaningful punch, can they? A lot of movement without much menace. Not a lot happening out there, is it, Mike? Just a bit of a midfield chess match at the moment. Just ticking away here, isn't it? A bit of midfield ping pong, trying to find that killer pass.
They're trying to stretch Firpo wide, but the defensive shape is so compact, forcing them back into crowded central areas where Firpo are winning the ball. They are, John, and you can see Firpo are content to let them have it in certain areas, waiting for that moment to spring the counter. It's a classic tactical battle unfolding.
Come on! Somebody needs to inject some life into this one! Just a touch of brilliance. That's all we need. So, Firpo holding on to that slender lead as we approach the interval, but Metapan are starting to probe a little more. Just a touch of possession for Metapan out on that left flank. But Firpo looks so compact, defensively, don't they? Not much happening out there, is there? Feels like the whistle will blow any second now. Just feels like they're feeling each other out here, doesn't it? A real chess match unfolding. The whistle is looming here, and Firpo holding on to that slender 1-0 lead as we edge towards the break. Metapan desperate to find a response before the interval. Not a lot happening at the moment, is it? Just a bit of keep ball out there. Not much penetration.
They're certainly probing, John, trying to find a way through. But Firpo's shape is really compact, leaving very little space in behind.
You can feel the tension building here, Mike, just before the break. They're probing, but Firpo are just so well organized.
Absolutely, John. Metapan are trying to find that killer pass, but notice how Firpo's midfield shape is constantly denying them central access, forcing them wide.
It's just a little bit of head tennis in midfield now, isn't it? Not much penetration from either side.
Firpo are certainly content to hold their shape and deny Metapan any space between the lines, patiently waiting for an opportunity to counter.
Just a touch of possession for Metapan there. But Firpo are looking so organized defensively, aren't they?
Absolutely, John. Firpo are happy to let Metapan have the ball in deeper areas, knowing their compact shape will be difficult to break down as we approach the halftime whistle.
This Firpo midfield is really compact, isn't it? Leaving us no space to play through at all. Not a great deal happening out there, is it? Just feel like they're probing without really threatening.
They're certainly stifling us, John. Notice how their defensive midfielders are almost glued to their center backs when we have possession, anticipating our every move.
Just a sniff of an opening there. But Firpo are holding their shape beautifully, aren't they?
They're certainly trying to build from the back, John, but Metapan are pressing them well, denying Firpo any easy forward passes in those dangerous central areas.
Another spell of possession for Firpo. They're probing, but Metapan are holding firm. Not much cutting edge just yet. They're just probing, aren't they? Trying to find that one little gap, but Firpo are so well drilled at the moment.
They are indeed, John. Notice how their defensive midfielders are dropping ever so slightly deeper, nullifying any diagonal balls into Metapan's forwards.
Come on, lads. Let's see a bit of spark before the break. Feels like we're just going through the motions here.
It's interesting, John, how Firpo are looking to stretch the play out wide, but Metapan's fullbacks are doing a superb job of tracking those runs. Absolutely, John. You can see the patterns developing, though. Metapan are looking to overload that left flank, but their midfield positioning is leaving them a bit exposed defensively.
A bit of head tennis in midfield now, isn't it? Almost a lull before the storm at halftime. Just the one goal in it, Mike, but you can see Firpo are settling into this rhythm now, aren't they?
patience, John. Metapan are trying to draw Firpo out, seeing if they can exploit a gap in that midfield shape they've adopted.
Just the one goal in this first half, Mike, and it's a slim lead for Firpo. Metapan need to find a way to unlock this defense before the break.
Firpo are certainly looking to see this half out, keeping their shape well and not giving Metapan any easy avenues forward. They are, John. They're patiently working the ball, looking to exploit the space that Metapan are leaving on that left flank.
Not much happening out there, is there? Just passing it around the back, waiting for something to spark. You sense Firpo might be looking to hold this lead until the break, packing it in a little.
Indeed, John. Firpo have been so compact, particularly in midfield, denying Metapan that clear passing lane. They're forcing them wide, and then pressing hard to recover possession.
Just the one goal in this one, Mike. You feel like Metapan need to find another gear here before the break.
Firpo are happy to let them have possession in their own half, really. They're well drilled, compact, and waiting for that moment to spring a counter.
Bit of a lull in proceedings now, isn't it? Hardly a sniff of goal for either side in these past few minutes.
They've certainly been disciplined in their shape, John, denying Metapan any clear avenues through the middle and forcing them wide where the crosses haven't been finding their mark.
Just feels a bit like we're waiting for something to ignite here, doesn't it? Possession is neat, but not incisive from either side.
They're certainly trying to stretch Firpo across the pitch, John, looking for those wider spaces. But Firpo are remarkably compact, just waiting for that one opportunity to spring forward.
Just feels like Firpo are happy to sit deep now, aren't they? Letting Metapan probe without much real danger.
Indeed, John. Metapan are trying to build from the back, but Firpo's midfield three are really compact, cutting off those passing lanes effectively.
Just a little bit of a breather then, after that early Firpo pressure. Metapan need to find their rhythm here.
Indeed, John. Metapan are holding a decent shape defensively, but Firpo are struggling to find those pockets of space they exploited earlier.
Nothing much happening now, is there? Just a lot of passing sideways. This is a bit of a chess match, isn't it? They're probing, but nobody's quite finding that killer pass.
They've really tightened up since that opening goal. You see how their midfield is shifting, cutting off those passing lanes into the forwards.
Firpo are just patient, aren't they? Stroking it around the back, looking for that little opening.
They're certainly trying to build from the back, but Firpo's midfield three are so compact, squeezing the space and forcing errors.
Just ticking over here, aren't they? Fingers crossed, someone remembers we're actually playing a game before the whistle blows.
They're certainly probing, trying to draw Metapan out of shape, but the final ball just hasn't got.
Just can't seem to break them down, can they? All possession, no real penetration from Metapan.
Firpo are incredibly well-drilled defensively, John. They're compact, forcing Metapan wide and then cutting off those crossing lanes effectively.
Not much happening here, is it? Just a bit of passing for passing's sake out there.
You're right, John. Firpo seemed content to sit deep and absorb pressure, looking to spring a counter when Metapan pushed too many men forward.
Just trying to find a rhythm, aren't they? A bit stop-start from both sides. Firpo looking comfortable, just patiently probing for an opening.
Firpo are looking comfortable sitting deep, soaking up the pressure, and looking to spring quick counterattacks when the opportunity arises. They're certainly dictating the tempo, John. Those midfield runners are always looking to exploit space behind Metapan's advancing fullbacks.
huge amount to get the pulses racing right now, is there, Mike? Just a bit of head tennis in midfield.
They're certainly probing, John, looking for that one killer pass to unlock the Metapan defense. You can see the wingers trying to stretch them. But Firpo's back four are holding their shape beautifully.
Feels like Firpo are just content to hold this slender lead, passing it around the back. Just a few minutes left of this first half, Mike. Metapan are probing, but Firpo looks so organized defensively, cutting out any real danger.
They are, John. You can see them trying to draw Metapan out, creating space for that quick counter. They are, John. You see how they're overloading the midfield when Metapan try to build, forcing them wide, and then their full backs aggressively step up to deny space.
They're just feeling each other out, aren't they? Not much real zip in this one at the moment.
You're right, John. Metapan are trying to build from the back, but Firpo's midfield shape is compact and stifling those avenues very effectively.
Still a bit cagey out there, isn't it? Firpo holding on to that lead. But Metapan look like they're starting to find a rhythm in midfield.
They are, John. Notice how Firpo's defensive line is dropping just a touch deeper when Metapan build from the back, inviting pressure to then exploit space on the counter.
Come on then, lads. Can we inject a bit of urgency here? It's all a bit labored at the moment. Not a huge amount happening out there at the moment, is it? Just passing it between themselves.
Firpo are very comfortable in that defensive shape, John. They're allowing Metapan to have the ball in wide areas, but cutting off any central penetration. Firpo are happy to let Metapan have the ball in their own half, but they're looking very compact and organized when they push up.
You sense Firpo are just biding their time, really. A goal to the good, they're happy to let Metapan have the ball in non-threatening areas.
They've really tightened up defensively since that early scare, John, forcing Metapan wide and denying them any clear sight of goal in that central channel.
A real lull in proceedings now, isn't it? Just passing it around at the back, not really committing anyone forward.
They're certainly trying to draw Metapan out, looking for those pockets of space between the lines, but Firpo are keeping their shape remarkably well so far.
They're just probing, aren't they, Mike? Trying to find that one opening?
Indeed, John. Firpo are patiently building from the back. Their midfield three are holding their shape beautifully, looking for a diagonal switch to exploit Metapan's slightly narrow defensive setup.
Just feels a little bit patient from Metapan, doesn't it? Not really pushing the issue at all here. Not much to report here, is there? Just a lot of sideways passing from both sides.
They're trying to draw Firpo out, I think, John. Looking for that little bit of space in behind their midfield. But Firpo are keeping their shape remarkably well.
A bit of a cagey affair this, isn't it? Firpo just ticking it over, looking for an opening.
Firpo are showing good patience, though, John. They're content to recycle possession, drawing Metapan out, looking for that diagonal ball into space.
Still just probing, aren't they? Feels like we're waiting for someone to unlock this Firpo defense.
Indeed, John. They're very patient, trying to draw Metapan out of shape, a classic tactic when holding a slender lead. They are indeed, John. Metapan are showing good patience, but Firpo's midfield shape is incredibly compact, denying any easy through balls so far.
Just ticking over now, isn't it, Mike? A lot of sideways passes, not much penetration from either side.
Firpo are happy to let Metapan have the ball in their own half, really, waiting for that moment to spring the counter with swift wing play.
Just a little bit too much space opening up there for Firpo in midfield. Wouldn't you say, Mike?
They're certainly finding pockets, John, and using the width effectively. Metapan need to tighten that defensive shape quickly before the break.
Just feel like both sides are trying to find that extra gear before the break, aren't they? A few misplaced passes slowing the tempo. A bit of a lull here, Mike. Firpo happy to keep it, but Metapan need to show something before the break.
Indeed, John. Firpo are holding their shape well defensively, looking to exploit any space on the counter, while Metapan are a little predictable with their build-up down the flanks. They're certainly patient, John, patiently probing, looking for that one incision, but Metapan's midfield is holding its shape so effectively at the moment.
This Firpo midfield is really pressing high, forcing Metapan back.
They're certainly denying Metapan any easy passage through the middle, looking to starve their forwards of possession.
It's just a bit too neat, isn't it? No real edge, just passing it around the back. Where's the urgency?
They're probing John, trying to draw Firpo out of shape. Notice how the fullbacks are pushing on, creating width, but the final ball is lacking that killer instinct right now.
Just feels like Metapan are probing, looking for that opening, but Firpo are so compact right now.
They are, John. You see how the wingers are tucking in, almost forming an extra bank of midfield players when they lose possession. It's making it very difficult for Metapan to find space between the lines.
Just seems to be a lot of probing from both sides, but precious little penetration. This is going to be a nervous few minutes before the break.